Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. Today I continue my review series featuring Phantasy Star Tabletop Role-Playing, the core book. If you haven't seen the other parts of this review series featuring this science fantasy tabletop RPG based on the popular JRPG franchise, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to start taking a look at the various species. When it comes to your character's origin, it is composed of three parts: species, background, and story bonds. So today we start with this species, featuring the android. Also known as castes in the Phantasy Star Online series, androids were created using technology from an ancient civilization. They are bipedal, but their appearance can depend on their initial design and time of construction. When it comes to your traits, you have many things such as armored frame. You gain a +1 bonus to defense. At level 11, this bonus increases to +2. You also have a mechanical form, of course. Your constructed body grants you some benefits. You are immune to poisons and diseases. You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe. You don't need to sleep while resting. But you also have some drawbacks. For example, you are susceptible to attacks and other effects that affect automatons and robots. To stabilize, when you are at 0 hit points, creatures must use a repair kit and succeed on a difficulty class 10 mechanics check. You also have the special vision. You have dark vision with a range of 60 feet. And at level 5, your dark vision's range increases to 90 feet and you gain infravision with a range of 30 feet. These are just a few of the traits. Now, in many Phantasy Star and Phantasy Star Online games, androids can't cast techniques, although there are a few exceptions among the games of the series. But you can actually implement this as a variation. You can have androids without techniques, but you must, of course, make up for it in other ways. For example, you have caster kits. You can use a caster kit accessory as if you were a technique caster. You can also self-repair. And you can take a quick rest that is equal to a long rest in 4 hours. So I think that it would be a great idea to give the player the choice if they want to play as an android with techniques or an android that cannot use techniques and use these variations instead. We also have information, of course, on the humans. Humans are by far the most populous species in the galaxy. They are believed to have originated on Palma, the first planet of the Algol system. Many believe, however, that their true origins go back far beyond Algol's known history. Humans are also the progenitors of both androids and Newmans. You have traits such as adaptable. You gain proficiency with one tool or vehicle of your choice. You are also resourceful. You gain 2 additional fate points at level 1 for a total of 5. When you finish a short rest, you regain 2 fate points. You also have versatile. You gain 2 ranks in a skill of your choice and 1 rank in a different skill of your choice as well. And these are just some of the traits, but you also have a variation to humans, the environmental traits. Using these optional rules, your native environment also provides you with inherent characteristics. You can choose to replace the resourceful trait with one of the following options. For example, Arctic climate. You have resistance to cold damage. You have advantage on saving throws against the effects of extreme cold. Perhaps you live in a subterranean environment, granting you dark vision with a range of 60 feet, and you gain 1 rank of your choice in the perception skill or survival skill. And these are just a couple of examples. You have also the extreme heat environment, the utopian environment, etc. Now, you also have the Newmans. Newmans sometimes spelled as Newmans, were created as a result of biological research experiments combining human genes with those of biomonsters. Originally shunned in society, they gained acceptance over time and evolved to be recognized and respected as an independent species. You have traits such as innate caster. You have a natural affinity for channeling certain techniques. You choose a path from the Newman Techniques table and learn the technique listed at level 1. Perhaps you choose battle with the features such as, or rather, specific techniques concerning Grepka, Jelen, Rimit. Perhaps you take the path of boost with Lagoon, Shifta, or Poma, or support with Shu, Divan, Anti. You also have other things such as quick reflexes, granting you a bonus to agility, and this increases as you level up. You also have keen senses, gaining 1 rank in the perception skill. It's important to note that you also have environmental traits that serve as variants for other species. At the Game Master's discretion, environmental traits can be adapted to other species, though you should make sure these don't conflict with your story and setting. Or rather, the setting and the background story. Environmental traits replace a particular trait for various species. In the case of Android, the armored frame, the Desolian, the cold tolerance, the Motavian, the heat tolerance, the Musk Cat, the natural caster, and the Newman, the quick reflexes. And this concludes this part of the review series. In the next part we are going to continue taking a look at the various species, which are a bit more optional in comparison. Now, the Newmans, the androids, it is as expected of a Phantasy Star setting. That is, I think those two species are remarkable because of their features and traits, but when it comes to the humans, I actually really like them because many other tabletop RPGs, specifically sci-fi tabletop RPGs, you only have like the humans are versatile, and adaptable, but here you have the environmental traits to further customize the background of your human, because not all humans are built the same. We have various races within the species, and this further represents that. Thank you for watching this part of the review series. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the Super Thanks button. Take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master, and remember, in tabletop role-playing games, you are not having a conversation about your characters. You are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you, and see you later.